Hello Aries, I'm Kay, and this is Lit Intuition Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a Who is My Soulmate love reading. If you are already in a connection, but it's not very serious and you don't think it's probably going to last forever, then this will tell you about who may be coming in for you. If you're completely single and unattached, it will kind of maybe guide you toward, some distinguishing characteristics of your future partner so that, it'll be easier to recognize that person. I only have a few more shuffles here left to go. I am shuffling the tarot. I've already pre-shuffled this I Ching of Love Oracle card deck and this Twin Flame Oracle deck. And I'm going to be pulling one card from each pile. I just didn't want y'all to have to sit through 21 shuffles. So, but I haven't, split the decks yet. So, even though they're pre-shuffled, I'm going to go ahead and split them into 3 parts and take the card that I'm led to take for you. Real quick before I do pull those, I'd like to mention that this is a new channel, obviously, and so I would greatly appreciate any likes, shares, subscriptions. You could tap on the notification bell to see when I upload future posts. And if I don't resonate with you, perhaps check your other placements or try me again later down the road. Thank you, Aries. Okay, and the description box below, if you tap on more, you'll see my tentative schedule for now, which is subject to change. There's also a list of the decks that I use, a link to my website where you can get a personal reading with me or a personalized avatar birth chart. And what else is down there? I think that about covers it. So I'm going to go ahead and split these 2 first decks. Okay. Alright, so alright, I was just trying to, I can't remember how I did that exactly, so I'm doing it again. My bad. Okay, this is the card I want. And I'm going to read from the book for that one. It's short, but there's, these aren't traditional like tarot cards. They're oracle, so they each have different meanings and they're relatively new. Therefore, I don't have all of the cards memorized as of yet. Whoops. Okay, and Twin Flame Oracle. Okay, and that's the card I want. Okay. Then I'm going to pull the Who is My Soulmate spread and clarify a bit. So right now I'm just putting these cards back in the box. Okay. And of course there's a couple of them that don't want to go in the box because sometimes things it's just, it's not that I'm trying not to start on an upbeat, positive note, but I just woke up a little while ago and everything just seems to be like kind of irritating me, to be honest. As to why these cards won't go in this box, I'm not sure, but this is not a great way to start a reading, so I apologize. I'm almost done, Aries, bear with me. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we'll look at those in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the spread. So we're going to pull 6 cards here. Okay. First we got the Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay. And then the next card.
Happy to help. If you want me to start guarding your home, you can say, Alexa, set up guard.
Alexa must have thought I said her name. Oh, I almost triggered her again. Okay. So there's that card. 4 more to pull here. I hope that you guys are having a lovely day, Aries. Like I said, mine started out a little weird. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, actually, and my cat was yowling like it was the end of the world, and so I kind of ignored him because I knew he was well fed the night before, and I'd used the litter box and all that, and he knows he doesn't get fed till 5 a.m. So, but he just kept yowling, and I woke up I kind of fell back asleep, went back to sleep at about 4:30. Trying to see exactly where these cards are placed. I'm not that used to this spread yet, bear with me. So I made him stay in there until 5. But you know, it wasn't anything cruel or anything like that. He's nice and warm and comfortable in the bedroom, and I find if I don't put him in there at night when I'm trying to get some sleep, he will harass me, get in my face, and yeah. So I make sure there's nothing too breakable in there, like on top of anything, so that he can't knock it over. And I only take these cards as they flip over in my hand, by the way. So we've got 3 more to go, or 2 more, I'm sorry. This is being a little bit stubborn. And, but yeah, now he's out and about and roaming, and so hopefully he won't interrupt the reading. Alright, 1 more for Aries. Who is their soulmate? I think something flipped over. Let me check real quick. Nope. Alright. Spirit, please give me 1 more card. There we go. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and clarify these as well with a different deck. So, the first card in this spread, as I said, is the Lovers, and this indicates how you first meet your soulmate. Just a moment. Sorry, I apologize, Aries. It's all right. Alright. I apologize again for the interruption. My cat was opening up the kitchen cabinets and slamming them shut, and he never does anything like that when I'm just sitting here, you know, watching YouTube videos or whatever. He's always got to do it when I really don't want to be interrupted, but regardless. Alright, so how do you meet your soulmate? With the Lovers there, like I said, it's Major Arcana for Gemini energy. This might strike you as sort of a love at first sight. Now I'm just shuffling these for the clarifiers. So, you know, you may feel like an instant connection with this person. I'm also getting from the Gemini energy that you may see this person, like see a couple of different sides of this person when you first meet them. So, you know, say you meet them while you're volunteering at a homeless shelter, and they come across as very humble and unassuming, and you feel kind of connection with them, and then, you know, a few minutes later, someone talks to them in a rude way and gives them some shit, and then they, you know, suddenly turn into, you know, just a very self-confident person who knows how to handle conflict well. So, at any rate, when you first meet this person, you may feel a strong draw, and you might also see different sides of their personality that could at first seem incompatible with each other. Okay? So, one last shuffle here on the clarifiers. Of course, it's also possible that this person could be a Gemini. Alright, and it could involve Mercury energy, so a lot of communication back and forth at first. So it won't be the kind of thing where you're noticing somebody like at church or an AA meeting or whatever, and then, you know, you kind of have a crush on them for months before you ever speak to them. Not with this. I see communication right off the bat. I'm going to clarify the Lovers with 2 cards. Spirit, please show me this Lover's card for Aries, for how they will meet their soulmate. Oops. Okay, I dropped a couple on the floor, which I won't take. Spirit, please show me 2 clarifies for the Lovers for Aries. Okay, so we had the Two of Swords pop out, and the Chariot. Interesting energy. Those cards may seem somewhat contradictory at first, because the Two of Swords can be about blocks and not seeing something, not making a decision, and the Lovers also, which we originally pulled, can also be about choice. The Chariot, though, is, full speed ahead, willpower, determination, achieving what you set for your goal. So, give me a second here just to get the feel of this energy. Okay. I'm getting a feeling that's kind of like a rush of anticipation. So for some reason, this person may seem like there may be, even though you connect with them and they have a very, unique personality, you may feel like there's something that kind of keeps this person a little bit closed off or blocked off. Even with the communication, they may ask you for a date or something right away with a Chariot card. But you're sensing that there's sort of like there's something there that, you're wondering when it will come up, if it's going to be right away or later down the road. And you're suspecting probably later down the road, because there seems to be a small kind of like block or stalemate energy with this person. The Two of Swords is Libra energy. Okay, so a little mystery is never a bad thing, right, Aries? Moving on to card number 2, the first impression you have of them. So with the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy, this person may come across as very content, happy, like they have everything that they need. If, you did meet them in a public setting at first, you can see that they're well loved, that they're a part of their community, and it just seems like everything is really going well for this person. So, that can even be intimidating at first, in the sense that, well, wow, this person has everything going for them, and what can I contribute? So I'm pulling a couple clarifiers here. We start out with the Five of Cups. Okay, and I'm going to grab one more. Spirit, please show me one more card to clarify the Ten of Cups for Aries, for the first impression of this person. One more card to clarify. These cards never take this long to flip over. Okay. The second card to come out to clarify is the Devil. Major Arcana for Capricorn energy. Okay, Five of Cups and the Devil. This person, and this could tie back into that Two of Swords, kind of maybe sitting on the fence about something. They recently went through a situation that had a lot of toxicity involved. Perhaps there was codependency. There were addictions with this partner, or this person, or their previous partner. When they look back at this situation, they feel regrets about it. Maybe they could have done things differently, or maybe they could have left sooner, because the person that they were involved with did have some issues that maybe at first they thought that they could overcome due to their connection or love for this person, but they realized that, the devil was just too strong in that person's life. And so once they released themselves from that karmic situation, that's what brought in the Ten of Cups. Just kind of like making a determination and deciding to be happy and to pursue whatever would bring this person happiness. With the Ten of Cups there as well, your first impression might be, if this person is someone that you could, of course it's not advised on your first meeting with a person to think, oh, I could marry this person, we could be together forever, and all that, but they can just strike you as a person just on a first impression that seems like they could be like a good family man or woman, or, you know, a good emotional support. Okay. Next, we are going to look at, I'm consulting my little chart here because I'm not used to this reading yet. We've got their physical features, and that would be this third card here. We've got the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So this person could take on some characteristics of like the earth type. For instance, their palms may be short and square. They may have like the appearance of like, you know, calluses on their fingers if they do some kind of manual work. They could be dressed down. I mean, because the Five of Pentacles is about lack, basically. So this person could come across very humbly in the sense that, you know, they're not flashy. They're not driving around a $1 million vehicle. So this person may strike you as sort of humble in appearance. They may not stand out to you a lot physically at first. Let's go ahead and clarify the physical appearance of this person for Aries, for their soulmate. And some of this stuff is pretty specific, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest, Aries. 2 cards to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay. We've got our first card for that. To clarify, we have the Sun for physical appearance. Okay. So, broke but happy is the impression I'm getting. This person will probably have a smile on their face. They'll have just like a very warm, open, giving personality for a surface level at least, you know, because there is that Two of Swords there, which doesn't have to be about anything dark or disturbing, but just suggesting that there's a little bit of a defense up. And of course that's normal the first time you meet someone. I'm being guided that only one card there is needed to clarify for physical appearance. So this person, it just came to mind, although it seems a little obvious, they could be darker skinned or have, you know, a tan if they're Caucasian, and smiling, okay? So the fourth card, we have their personality, Aries. We have the King of Swords. More Gemini or Aquarius, possibly Libra energy. So this person will be intellectual, even though they appear, you know, warm and everything, and I'm not saying that's false. The King of Swords can be very head over heart, so they may be a very practical type of person. And as I was, because we got the, hold on a second. Okay, here they are. So to clarify, for the King of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands for their personality. Wounded warrior energy. This person may have felt like they've tried many relationships before, and nothing worked for them, so they're kind of at that stage where, yeah, maybe there's one shot left in me to try, you know, but I'm going to take it slow because, you know, I don't have a lot left in me. Like, if this fails, I'm done kind of energy. So their personality may come across as slightly guarded. Again, pairing with that Two of Swords. Now, some of this sounds a little bit contradictory, but, you know, I'm thinking of a specific person that I know that I did have an immediate connection with that was smiling and friendly, and it didn't seem fake at all, but it just seemed like that was because this person wasn't just a naturally nice person. You know, however, once you really started to kind of have deeper conversation and communication, you could see that there were boundaries up with this person, and most healthy people have those, of course. So just keep that in mind, Aries. One more card for their personality. Oh, that flipped over right away. For the other card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. So male or female does not matter. And it goes back to, you know, me feeling like an actually good core to this person, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing, and she is dedicated to the stability of herself and the ones that she loves. So he's, you know, he or she that you may be encountering soon will be level-minded and intelligent, but they also have that soft spot to them where they want to sort of take care of people, and they're also concerned about taking care of themselves. The Queen of Pentacles is all about self-care. You know, she makes sure she has all she needs and some of what she wants, some luxuries, that type of thing. So she's down to earth, but she does enjoy life. Taking all that into account, that's their personality here. The next card is hardships and lessons for you two that may come up. Queen of Swords, which I see as Libra energy, can also represent Aquarius or Gemini. Hardships may go back to this slight defensiveness. I mean, you've got the King and Queen of Swords, which is a true pair, so that's encouraging. But one of the struggles that you guys may have is that, particularly if you've been in very emotionally tumultuous relationships before, you may approach each other from a sort of detached stance. Whenever there's an issue or trouble in the connection, you may kind of approach each other like, well, let's have a conversation about this, but I'm not going to, anything that comes out of your mouth that sounds like a lie, I'm not going to accept. I'm not going to take any bullshit. So it can come across maybe as kind of cold. And at the same time, if you both are coming from that method, at least you'll sort of be able to understand better where each of you is coming from. But it can also block emotional flow and connection. I'm going to clarify the possible troubles here that you could face. The first one we have here out is the Ten of Pentacles. So obviously the Ten of Pentacles isn't usually seen as trouble or an obstacle, but what I'm attaching it to is that in this pursuit of a stable connection, there may be a lot of planning and a lot of direction based on, if the two of you do get involved, a lot of it might seem like it's about the money or about financial stabilities. So one or the other of you could be very, very focused on career, which isn't a bad thing, but if you've decided it's a time in your life where you want a partnership, of course you have to make room for that and prioritize and not just focus on the financially stable aspects of the connection. Can we see one more for Aries? Another trouble or hardship. We have Justice. Okay. Major Arcana for Libra energy. There's a lot of air here, and obviously Aries, you're a fire sign. I was thinking with that troubles, the Queen of Swords, I don't usually see an Aries sort of react in that manner. Maybe you have air in your chart, but even if you don't, with the Justice clarifying the troubles that you may run into, everything's kind of tying together. So, if you both have your swords out and you're both trying to be fair, it may get to the type of connection where it's more about proving your point, or it's more about being right, or it's more about being backed up with facts that support your side of the issue and not putting enough heart in it. I mean, Justice is a positive card, but using it to clarify the troubles. Don't be too focused on, tit for tat, or this person shouldn't be, or scoring points in the relationship when you're fighting or arguing to see who wins. I've been involved in that type of dynamic. It's not fun. So I can see how that would be hardships and lessons. Finally, your overall feelings toward this person. And this, of course, probably won't be right away, although I'm sure there are exceptions. But you've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups has deep emotional feeling. However, they keep control of their emotions, and they don't express them when it's not appropriate or in inappropriate fashion. So you will grow to deeply care about this person. Still waters run deep, but it might be something that you don't feel like you constantly have to gush over all the time and be super demonstrative. And if this person is an air sign, which is possible with all the air energy here, particularly starting with the Lovers card, but they might actually appreciate that. Somebody who doesn't bring, any drama or who isn't overly demonstrative, I'm trying to say. Okay, let's clarify the King of Cups for Aries' overall feelings for this person. Again, these won't be immediate. This is just kind of showing where the situation could go. Excuse me, Aries. Okay, we're looking for 2 more, Spirit. Okay. And the 2 cards we got are the 8 of Cups, Pisces energy, and the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces energy, possibly Cancer. Alright, so there's a little bit of back and forth here. You know, the Knight of Cups actually does show their feelings. They might approach in a charming or flattering manner. They could be slightly fickle, but they're very sweet, and you know, you may feel like you want to express your love to this person. With the 8 of Cups, though, I'm just thinking, because it's not quite clicking for me. All right, Spirit, give me one more card to clarify this. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I see. So for a little while, you're going to be in this sort of stance of, I'm going to wait and see how things go. I'm going to kind of weigh my options here with this person, what direction I want to go. You know, if I see anything really disturbing, or if we can't seem to connect, you know, it seemed like originally from the get-go we really connected on a certain level, but if we can't continue to develop that beyond the intellectual, and I have all these feelings, then I'm going to leave enough space and enough detachment within to walk away from this person, if necessary, toward what's right for me, even with the deep emotions within, maybe not reveal all that yet. However, on the other hand, I'm feeling very enthusiastic about this person. I do want to express my feelings and, you know, do little gestures to encourage things to move in the right direction. So you're kind of leaving yourself open to see what happens so that you can then figure out how to react or respond. Now, naturally, that's very common and even wise. I would like to just say, because it popped into my head just now, Aries, that at the same time, make sure that you're not just waiting on what this person does or how they act towards you, because that will be very important, but sometimes things can also seem like they're good on the surface, but if you want to make sure, in other words, that you are okay first, that you're happy regardless. And, you know, most Aries are very self-confident and self-determining, so I don't see that being an issue for you. But just make sure that regardless of what this person does, you know, if you feel like expressing love, do so as long as it's appropriate, and don't be afraid that that will be too much and chase this person away. Because if you're having a particularly intense feeling or something and you want to express it and this person can't handle it, then maybe they're, you know, not the right person for you. Not saying from the get-go, if that happens once, to walk away from this person, but you have to make sure that you're comfortable being yourself and expressing yourself. So to wrap up the reading, I'm going to do the 2 oracle cards we got for this connection. And the first one from the I Ching of Love Oracle is card 60, Liberation. And I'm going to read from the book for that. It's very short. Card 60 says, okay, I thought it said something else when I looked at it first time. Limitation. So this hexagram warns, by imposing too strict limits on love, you prevent its freedom and free flow. You hinder its never-ending evolution. Okay, well, that's cool. That kind of ties in with what I was just saying. So, you know, don't limit yourself to, well, you know, now that I've managed to achieve this emotional stability type of vibe as the King of Cups, better not let that Knight of Cups peek out, you know. So I'm not going to just repeat myself about the whole thing, but I think you get the drift. And then for the Twin Flame Oracle card, we have Journal. Write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. Whether you consider yourself to be in a twin flame bond or not, and it looks like with this person, it's someone you're going to meet in the future, so you wouldn't know that yet. It's always a good idea to organize your thoughts or to get them out on paper. If that's not your kind of thing, to sit down and write, in a notebook with a pen. I often use like Samsung Notes on my Android phone. There's often apps where you can just kind of type down your thoughts, capture them, and then if you want to expand on them later, you can. It's also a good way to sort of keep track of your dreams and what they may be trying to tell you in your subconscious realm, or not realm, but in the 5D realm, in your subconscious mind, Aries. Okay, so that wraps up this reading. I hope that it might have helped you in some way. And again, please like, share, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and check out all the information in the more box below. Thank you, Aries. See you again soon. Have a great day.